What made Vikings so feared? In the hearts of medieval folk, the Vikings loomed as titans of terror, their names whispered like curses upon the wind. With axes honed for battle and ships as swift as falcons, they swept across seas and shores, leaving naught but ashes and echoes of anguish in their wake. Theirs was a legacy etched in blood and fire, a grim reminder of the ferocity that lurked beyond the horizon.
Close your eyes,
the mother murmured, her voice trembling with dread. The Vikings prowl in darkness, seeking those who resist sleep. Let their hunger not find you awake. And with a tender kiss, she bid her child to sleep, hoping to ward off the ancient fears that haunted the night. Viking warriors were highly feared across Europe for their brutal attacks and unorthodox for the time weapon of choice, the battle axe. Well known for their close-quarter fighting style and berserkers. Most Vikings warriors were modestly armored with only the king's guard usually having chain mail. The Viking axe, a fearsome weapon, forged in fire and wielded with relentless strength, it strikes with the force of thunder, a symbol of Viking power and conquest in the real world of battle. The victims of the Vikings would see dragon-headed ships coming to shore, blood-red sails, and snarling grinding Viking warriors wielding heavy battle axes. This all added up to make it easy to see why the Vikings had a fearsome reputation within Europe. The Viking fighting style was based on rapid attacks, go in and attack, get the goods, and then get out before any more backup could arrive. They were way cruel and violent. They didn't care if they plunder, raped, or kill anyone. They even raped and killed nuns. With their homemade clothing and weapons, they would rely on their quick and ferocious attack style to ensure success. Raiding and pillaging, Vikings were infamous for their raids along coastal regions and rivers throughout Europe. They struck without warning, plundering villages, monasteries, and towns, leaving devastation in their wake. The unpredictability of these attacks instilled a sense of fear and vulnerability among coastal communities. Violence and brutality, Vikings were renowned for their fierceness in battle and their willingness to resort to brutal tactics to achieve their goals. Tales of their ruthlessness and the savagery of their raids spread fear far and wide, contributing to their fearsome reputation. Berserker warriors. Among the Vikings were the berserkers, warriors who fought in a frenzied state of rage, often induced by rituals or substances. The sight of berserkers charging into battle with seemingly superhuman strength and ferocity struck terror into the hearts of their enemies. Unknown origins and customs. To many in Europe, the Vikings represented an unknown and mysterious threat. Their Scandinavian origins, distinct language, and unfamiliar customs added to the fear and mistrust surrounding them. The uncertainty of their intentions only heightened the sense of dread among neighboring communities. Cultural impact. Viking mythology and sagas often depicted them as fearsome warriors and conquerors, further perpetuating their intimidating image. Stories of their exploits, both real and exaggerated, spread fear and awe throughout medieval Europe. Today, Vikings are not feared in the same way as they were during the medieval period. Instead, they are often celebrated and romanticized for their historical significance and cultural contributions. Modern depictions of Vikings in popular media, literature, and entertainment often portray them as bold adventurers, skilled craftsmen, and pioneers of exploration rather than fearsome raiders.